What types of leasing are available in Vienna? What does a lease agreement regulate? And when do deposit and transfer fees apply? In this StartWien video, we will take a closer look at what you should pay attention to when leasing in Vienna. There are two types of leasing in Austria. The lease, Hauptmiete, that is, you have a lease agreement with the owner of the apartment. And the sublease, Untermiete, that is, you have a lease agreement with the main tenant. As the main tenant, you have the exclusive right to use the apartment. If it is not forbidden in the lease agreement, you are allowed to sublet the apartment. If in doubt, ask the owner or the property management. As a subtenant, you are less well protected by the Tenancy Act. In principle, a lease agreement regulates what the leasing object is, whether the leasing period is limited or unlimited, and the amount of gross lease and security deposit. In the video Searching for Apartments, we met the Sanchez family. They found a suitable apartment. Their new apartment's lease agreement is for 5 years with an option to extend. When signing the lease agreement, Ms. Sanchez presents her proof of income and reads the lease agreement carefully. The agreement states, among other things, address, apartment size, and number of rooms, the date for the beginning and the end of tenancy, the duration of the lease, the notice periods, the monthly lease, and the amount and method of payment of the security deposit. My tip, a lease agreement is legally binding, therefore check the contents carefully and record any additional agreements in writing. Whether your apartment leasing is temporary or permanent has an impact on the final price. Fixed-term apartments are usually cheaper. The minimum term is 3 years. At the end of the term, the owner may terminate or extend the lease. In most cases, fixed-term lease agreements can be extended as often as desired. As a tenant, you may terminate the lease agreement after 1 year. My tip, if you have any questions and would like to have your lease agreement checked, contact Mieterhilfe Wien. By signing the lease agreement, additional costs such as security deposit and transfer fee may be incurred. The deposit usually equals 3 months of the lease payment and must be contractually agreed upon. If you take good care of the apartment and pay the monthly lease, you will get the deposit back at the end of the lease agreement. You agree to a transfer fee with the previous tenant for structural investments such as new windows, heating systems, or furniture such as kitchens or complete furnishings. The transfer fee is a matter of negotiation. An orientation about the amount of the transfer fee is provided by the Wiener Ablöserechner. In addition, there is the Wiener Mietenrechner that helps you to estimate the total lease. My tip, take into account the total costs involved in signing a lease agreement. The drafting of the lease agreement itself is free of charge. The City of Vienna helps people with low income to finance their housing costs. If you have your main residence in Vienna, you can apply for housing assistance. There is also financial support for the repayment of subsidized loans and for apartments and residential establishments. You can find out whether you meet the necessary requirements online with the Wohnbeihilfe checker.